of the Ultimate Eye. And if you want extra, right? Basically, if you want to supercharge your eye regimen, the Maximum Lutein and Zeaxanthin is an excellent product for you.
We give high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in our Ultimate Eye. Sufficient levels for any, say, normal individual. However, many doctors were recommending to many individuals that they want to take even higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. And for those folks, I thought it was more affordable, rather than saying take more capsules of the Ultimate Eye, it would be more affordable to create a focused product of lutein and zeaxanthin. So this is basically based upon sort of doctors' recommendations that you can now get extra lutein and zeaxanthin and do it most affordably, because each individual capsule of the Max L plus Z offers 12 milligrams of lutein, 12,000 micrograms of lutein, and 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin. So it is the highest potency lutein and zeaxanthin source, all in their perfect forms, and it's a single tiny capsule delivers those remarkable levels. So for many people, what they're now doing, they'll even take just one capsule of Ultimate Eye and then add a capsule of Max L plus Z, because it's giving them an additional 12,000 and 6,000, or 12 and 6 in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin. And those two ingredients, you can't overestimate their importance. They are the very definition of the macular region of your retina. That macular region is called the macula lutea because of lutein and zeaxanthin. It's those pigments that give the macula lutea its color and its name and protect it. They are the optical pigments that are critical for our vision and critical for the protection of our eyes. So whether it's Ultimate Eye or then concentrating lutein and zeaxanthin, there's nothing better you could do for the long term, for the current health, and for the long-term health of your eyes. Of course, eating lots of green leafy vegetables, it's the same, it's the concept behind these formulas. And a lot of those purple berries, again, the concept of this formula supports night vision.
And this color is the natural color. They're
so concentrated.
They look like candy.
Yeah,
they really do.
No, it's an amazing color, and one of those capsules were open, and you could just see we did that on purpose, so you could see the pigment there. And it's, oops, it's, you have to turn it. So you could see there. It's that color. There's no coloring in the capsule other than lutein and zeaxanthin, which always reminds me when I see all those vitamin products with artificial colors. That's a beautiful color. You don't need artificial colors. A tiny bit of lutein and zeaxanthin will impart a beautiful color and at the same time health benefits. So why the heck do they use artificial colors? I just don't understand.
I don't know.
I've been scratching my head and talking about it since the day I started making vitamins. The first thing I decided was no additives and no artificial colors. I figured eventually they'd all jump on the bandwagon because it's objectively better, it's pure. Here we are 40 years later. I've been making vitamins for 40 years. The leading brands still contain artificial colors.
Isn't that crazy? I understand it for children. When you were little, did you take Flintstone vitamins?
I did not. When my mom actually, I think they were called Unicap. Okay. And it was one of those things when I was little, because I would take them and it would give me an upset stomach.
Oh.
So I always said, one day, I'm whatever, 9 years old, I said, one day I'm gonna make vitamins that won't upset my stomach.
Boom, and there you go.
Yep.
See, now if you'd been taking the Flintstone vitamins,
no,
Fred, Wilma,
we'll be making a children's vitamin drink.
Oh, good.
That contains no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no colors or anything. So that's going to be coming.
We're going to keep going. I have a feeling you probably will never do gummy vitamins.
No, gummy vitamins are, for me, gummy vitamins are a scam.
Oh,
why?